up getting these inner liners out of Jimmy rigged here, which you know that was a pain in the butt with all the pot rivets, you know, all the different welds to it, all the brackets that were welded on. And what we relied on is some different welding consumables coming from EZARC. But what we're looking at is many different things that you can use in your project, grinding, welding, and different consumables. So just to name a few, you've got their Metal Master cutoff wheels that are rated over 5,000 cuts. And you can get that arranged from a 3-inch all the way up to a 7-inch. So I run the 3 and the 4.5. Now this right here, I've used this for about 1.5 years now. And this right here, as you can see, it's kind of smooth on the very tip edge of it, but when it comes down to the side of it, there's plenty of grinding and feathering left to do on that disc. Now we used this one right here yesterday. And again, we're talking bracket after bracket after bracket. This was a P30 motorhome chassis, and it was 30 feet long. So about the last 15 feet of the frame, 12 feet of the frame was nothing but brackets and liners. And again, we cut all these rivets out and liners and brackets and everything that was in there holding these in. But again, we put the work in. You can see the results of that. So if you're looking for something that's going to help out with the fabrication game, hey, EZARC's where it's at. So, you know, check it out, the link down below. And that's going to be the difference of what you're looking for. So you got the cut-off wheels that you can use for metal, or you can get the ones that's for, you know, plastics and plaster and wood and metal wood. But then when you're buffing and cleaning, which we still got to do a lot of buffing on that, but you can see where we ended last time that we were attempting it. It would just need to feather out and continue on. So this right here is, there's a Zirconia 4.5-inch flat disc. This is a T29 zirconia material, and you can get this. What I like about this is even in a 20 pack here. So you can get a 20 pack of these, 7/8 arbor, 4.5, and that's going to give you 10 40 grit, what you're going to use mostly roughing in. 60 grit, you're looking at 5 of them, 80 grit 3, and 120 grit 2 of them. But that's a box of zirconias here for about $2 a piece when it comes down to it when you buy the 20 count box of it. But if you want a little bit more of a better quality, this right here is where you look into the ceramic Metal Master. Now you can see the difference here as far as the 7/8 arbor. This one you got to use the grinder nut, and this one just threads directly onto that 7/8. But this is a ceramic material here, so this is going to, one, last you a lot longer, smoother, cleaner cut. But another factor is that's a straight edge on that versus many of the other flat discs. They do have that rounded, tapered edge on that. So just when it comes to the quality, this ceramic is going to do a lot better in the long run, and different types of material without, you know, stainless and so forth. But this right here is a great company to deal with. So no matter if you're looking for, you know, things for your grinder or your step bits, hey, EZARC's where it's at. And this is my go-to when I jump into the project of doing the cleanup and prepping for welds and post welds, cleaning up the boogers. Hey, you know how it goes. So if you want to find more details on it, check it out from EZARC down below.